Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. Hope you guys are doing good. Well, today in the news, we have quite a bit going on, you guys. A lot's brewing, let's put it that way. For starters, I will go through the list, and I'm going to try and hit up all of these, okay? We have an Earth Day post by H, and we also have Chrissy Teigen friendship with that woman. And we have H is trying to monetize the Invictus Games. And we also have Harry's first ex trying to trump over Catherine's post of Lewis' happy birthday picture. And that woman actually showed up with her offspring that we never get to see, and looking like a very pointy belly. And so it's obviously she's doing what she does, right? Which is to try and trump someone else's happy news. Whatever's going on with someone else, she's going to try and kill it. So she did as true to her nature, and that's what she did today. So let's get a spread first on that, because we know how that enrages us, right? It's so typical. I mean, she's very predictable, isn't she? You know, it's like whenever someone else has some good news, she's just got to squash it, doesn't she? Here we go. So let's get some on that woman and that picture. And I will have it as the pin photo for the video, so you should see it right there. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. Please be clear. Okay. And it does look like the same child that she's been using for a while. So this is the stack that I have. I'm going to go with these. So the first two cards I have here is things have not been spinning in her favor. Not going in her favor with the Lovers. Partnership also. So things aren't going well, for starters. And so that's why she did it, because she feels like she's losing in life. I'm going to put these here so you could see them. And the next two we have here, she's trying to maintain her calmness, even though she knows she's been cut out of the family. She's out, and she knows darn well she's out. So it's a revenge. It's total revenge, as we know. And we have here, she doesn't like the idea of look like the dishonest one. So she's trying to show off the marriage alliance. And she's trying to go into repair mode, basically, by showing off that, I am H's significant other, and we are expecting. So she's trying to appeal to the higher self of the public by doing this, and by not looking like the guilty party, is how I feel it. She's trying to show an innocent side, a higher self side, and not look so bad. It's definitely trying to repair her image, as well as crush somebody else that we know, right? And we also have here, she knows that Charles and the Queen will not speak to her, and the Queen does not have any love for her. Does not have any love for her. Yep, so it is done. And we also have here the rock bottom card, emotional rock bottom, sleepless nights, with the not having a fresh path to go down. She's feeling like she's trapped at this point. And this is sort of a very childlike move of hers. And she doesn't feel that she has a fresh path now in terms of making money. And that path has been blocked. They have blocked their ability. She knows that she's going to be stripped. She knows everything is going to be very gloom, and this is definitely one of the reasons. Let's keep going. I'm just going to take all of them that I pulled here in this clump. And she would like to have teamwork and expansion, so she is going to try and come up with some creative ideas, probably trying to show off Archie, because she knows that people are expecting it. She's been reading the comments. She knows exactly what we want. And so she's actually going to try and fulfill it, because she's in repair mode with her image at this point. And so she knows she's got this new one coming, so she has to show off Archie, because she knows it's looking so bad on her that she has no choice. So she is teaming up to show him off. So she obviously hired a photographer to do it, and that this is a new start, a new courageous start for her, and she's going to create some stuff with this photographer. Probably will work with him some more than likely. She will work more with that photographer. And then we have here, she's not loving the situation because she does not want to work. She doesn't want to work at it. She doesn't feel that it's going to pay off. She's just not willing to do it. She does not love the idea of working. She really did do all of this just to be a life of leisure and live off the hard work of the royals. So, yep, not loving it. Not loving even playing the games at this point. It must be getting kind of old. Then we have here the 8 of Wands in reverse. So it's not, she doesn't like the burst of activity. There's been a lack of burst of activity on her end because she wasn't able to attend the funeral. She's not able to attend any future events. She knows she's completely cut out by the emperor, by the firm. The firm has completely cut her out, and there will be no activity, no further activity with them. She is gone for life, done, over and out. So this is kind of, it's revenge and repair mode. So these are my last two. And she also realizes that the partnership with the queen and even being able to communicate with her has been blocked. She cannot call her. She cannot speak with her. She cannot share any thoughts with her. She cannot plead with her. She can do nothing with her. So there's been a full block. Any access to the queen has been completely blocked. And so that's another reason why she's doing it. She is trying to stay relevant. As we know, that is her game. So, yeah, she's been triggered, emotionally triggered by the funeral and being left out and being cut out from any communication. All communications have been cut off from her completely. So that is why she did it. Let's get Has. I'm going to just call him Has in the Invictus monetizing. How is that going to pan out? How is it going to pan out? Has trying to monetize the Invictus. How is that going to pan out? How is that going to pan out? The Invictus Games and monetizing it for his own benefit. Here we go. How is that going to pan out? All right. So I'm going to take these cards that are sticking out. The first one here is the 7 of Cups in reverse. So he needs to get his head out of the clouds, obviously. And he doesn't have very many choices. So I think that's why he's doing it, because he absolutely has no other choices going on right now. So many doors have closed. Nobody's truly that interested. He's not doing so well. So he just feels his choices are limited. And so that's why he's doing that. That's why he wants to do that. Next card, I'm going to take it. It's sticking out here. I'll probably pull those other ones here. And it is obviously for greed. So, and so this is kind of a greed card, guy sitting on his money. He's also trying to be cautious. So he does know he needs to be cautious with the situation because it doesn't look good. It doesn't bode well for anybody. It is being talked about right now. So it doesn't look good. He knows it. And he wants his abundance. He's not too concerned. He's just focused on his self-serving needs. Doesn't really care. Going to take this here. And we have here, he knows that fresh path that he took was a stupid path, and he's regretting it. So there's a lot of regret going on. And we have here, success is not close. He's not close to success. It's not going to happen. We've got here, the Death in reverse. He has an inability to change the situation. He can't change what he's done. It's done. So it was Death in reverse. So that is the inability to change. He cannot change what he did. He cannot erase it. And then the outcome. The outcome is King of Cups in reverse. So he knows he's lost the love of his father. Charles is just infuriated with him. Infuriated with him. And he's not feeling the love. Harry, he's really lost the connection there. Despite whatever social media says, nothing's worked out here. Long way to go. Charles is just furious. I'm going to pull this because it's sticking out, and it's forcing him to try and be that knight on the horse, go out and just do it and make money. So that's basically what Charles told him. You got to go out there and make money because you made your bed. Go do it. You wanted this? Go do it, Harry. So that's what he told him. And he also told him, You're now the star. You want to be a star, go be a star. He has his IMBD, so yes. And we are not peaceful yet. Peace has not been met. We are not peaceful. Not peaceful. And you chased after it. You were willing to do whatever it took with her. Go do it. Let's take these two here. I'll take the rest of this part of this deck here. We have here, yeah, you left. You left, and you knew there would be some problems and struggles, and you did it anyways. You didn't think it through very clearly. The next two we have here, giving and receiving help. You don't know your path. You have not lit your path. You have no idea what you're doing. You're fumbling. You keep fumbling. You don't have a clear path of who you're going to help, and your patron, all your foundations and charities. You're not clear. You're not even clear, and you don't even know your own path. You don't even know what direction you're going down, Harry. So yeah, he really insulted him. And we have here that you cannot manifest. You're not able to manifest. You haven't made this work. It's not working, Harry. It is not working between you and Meghan. It is not working with what you're doing. Everything you are doing is a big, massive fail. And it is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So that is, the fact that it's in reverse is it's not a loss. You're not such a loss at this point to the family. We have accepted this. We're in healing mode. No longer a loss. We do not ruin our plans because of you. In the upright, it would be ruined plans. So, you're not going to ruin us, is how I feel. You ruined yourself. And so go manifest and do what you got to do. But clearly right now it's not panning out for you. Let's find out subconsciously. Let's get a subconscious card. Subconscious card. Subconscious card for Harry. Okay, this one's wants out. Taking it. So teamwork and expansion in reverse. He knows subconsciously he'll never get that teamwork and expansion back with the family. Those days are gone. And in the center of it, consciously, he knows that whatever work he does is not going to be enough, and he will not be able to satisfy his other half. It will not. Nothing will. That hard work paid off is this. You work hard, it pays off. It's not going to pay off. She'll never be satisfied. He knows that she'll never be satisfied, and that he can never get that teamwork expansion going. It'll never pan out. It's just going to be one fail after another. So yeah, he was hard on him. He was very blunt with him. And so that was well deserved. So let's get Chrissy Teigen friendship. Chrissy Teigen friendship between that woman and Chrissy Teigen. I can't say I like her now. So how is that friendship? Is it authentic? Is it an authentic friendship, or is it just for star power? Is it authentic or strictly for star power? Are they just using each other for media attention? Are they just using each other for media attention? Here we go. Take those. I only got a small amount here. I'm going to take these. Got these two. So we got here triangulation. So yeah, they're triangulating. She likes to be triangulated with her is what she's trying to do. It's looking like Chrissy they're trying to triangulate each other. So basically I see that as using each other for their own means, and with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands upright, well, it is challenged upright. So they don't like being challenged. So they're triangulating each other to remove some of the challenges that they're having, is how this is playing out. They want to remove challenges. So they triangulate together. And then we have here these three cards. So what I have here is the Two of Wands, so in reverse. So nothing's been getting off the ground. They're both having a hard time getting things off the ground, money-making wise, star-wise. They have a hard time feeling important enough. And people are not super interested in hearing what they have to say. They're not interested in their intellect and their thoughts because the Knight of Cups is in reverse. And as a result, they both are at Four of Wands. So they both need a lot of rest and recovery. I would say that's anxiety and anguish in many respects, because they're wearing themselves out trying to get that attention, to get their voices heard. and to feel important and, looked up to. And so that's why they're triangulating each other with each other. It's sort of like partnering up, kind of like the way I view, I'm going to be very blunt right here. It's reminding me of J-Lo, how J-Lo goes through all the men. I strongly feel that she does that strictly for her star power. And you will see that quite often with celebrities where they will actually just have a partner. And it's not even a really legitimate love connection, but they use each other just to raise the bar on their star power. And so that's what they're doing, because when you join up with someone, the two of you can climb higher, and that's what they're attempting to do. But they're trying to do it with on a friendship level, two females being besties. And if they can join forces being besties, we might be able to raise our bar together. And I feel that's kind of what it's like. It's feeling very J-Lo-ish, the way J-Lo uses men, because every relationship she's been in, that's what gives her more media attention. That's what keeps her in the news. It's always worked for her. Meghan mirrors and mimics other celebrities constantly. She knows the tricks of the trade of how you get attention. And so that is what I feel they are doing together. I don't see a loving situation here. It's strictly because they need it. They need each other. They need each other. That's what this is saying. They need each other. And so let's find out about the Earth Day post. Harry did an Earth Day post. He apparently has worked with this firm. I guess it's in Africa. And let's find out how he truly feels about his Earth Day post. Is he truly involved emotionally with it? And he used a lot of woke words. They were commenting that every word he was using is something that's not spoke of at Eton College. It's not the way they speak. So he's full California is what they're joking now, and saying that he is totally California, because all his verbiage, everything he says is just not British whatsoever. So Earth Day. How did Harry truly feel about his Earth Day post? How did Harry truly feel about his Earth Day post? How did he truly feel? Here we go. He felt, well, he didn't love it. He didn't love it. The partnership with the Knight of Cups in reverse. He's not loving it. He's not chasing after it. He just did it for PR move. Just a PR move. Not loving it. He's gotten pretty fraudulent, pretty fake persona. That's from hanging around with her. You become like the company you keep, and he's becoming more and more like her. So didn't like it. He really did it just because he had to. And yeah, lovers in reverse. Here we go again. He doesn't feel connected to it, but he spoke out despite it. He did use communication, and he spoke out despite the fact that there is no connection. Yeah, it's not making him money. That's why. And he's not going to triangulate with them, but he's not going to leave either. He's not going to leave supporting them, even though he doesn't want to be triangulated and want to be involved. And also I have here, yeah, he feels that with the Seven of Wands, that it is too much of a challenge in terms of getting off the ground anything. And so he's doing it for a PR move, because he's challenged and nothing's working out and nothing's getting off the ground. So it's just a way to stay in the public eye, to show that he's a good guy. And yeah, he really didn't want to speak out. I just want to have rest and recovery. Leave me alone. Not really into this. And yeah, he's just wants to lay around. He wants to think things over. He wants to go inward and think about how he's going to handle his life now, because he just came back from from the UK. He got a cold shoulder by a lot of people. He's trying to act like there was no loss and illness there, that he's not at a loss. And so he's trying to show people he's not at a loss, that he's in planning mode, that he's thinking about his next moves, how he's going to move forward in life, that I'm not wounded and injured, I'm fine. So that's part of the image he's putting out there, is I'm fine and I am in planning mode about my life and how great my life's going to be. And then we have here the ending thing here is he's also going to put it out there that he's not restricted. He's not self-restricted. I have not self-restricted myself. I am fine. Thank you very much. So that is what he's going to put out there. So yeah, he's trying to do a little revamp of his image. It's looking like, yeah, that's what I see. And let's find out. Will Invictus go along with the monetizing? Will they even accept it? Will they allow it? Hopefully they won't. Will the Invictus allow Harry to monetize it? Will they allow him to monetize it? Will they allow him to monetize it? Will they allow him to monetize it? Here we go. We got here the Mercury deceive. So that is commerce. Commerce, money, you know, it is final actions, electronic communication. So they are talking, and it is a deceive card. So it's him deceiving them, basically. And he wants to veil it. I'm not deceiving you. I'm not deceiving you. He's going to pretend he's not deceiving them. And then we have here olive tree in reverse. So they're not happy with it. They don't want to grow with them. They don't want to grow with that situation of him monetizing it. They don't want that to grow, plant, and seed and go forward. So they are not happy with it, but he's going to try and deceive them, say, oh, it's all cool and good. You know, no, I'm not deceiving you. And so when, in essence, he is. But this is sticking out, so I'm going to take that one too. And we have gaslighting. And he's going to gaslight them. I'm going to calculate all of that. Comes to 29. 29 comes to 8 of hearts, water into wine. Yeah, it's water into wine. He just wants everything for himself to benefit. You know, water into wine is to have total abundance. And that's what he's going, but he's going to try and deceive the situation and paint it as, no, I'm not trying to use you. You know, but really it is all about turning water into wine, making lots of money. Under the surface, what do I have here? He's going to act like it's not going to be a burden and a pain to him. Oh, it's not going to be a burden and pain. Don't worry about it. It'll all be cool. Don't worry about it. And, you know, you're not weakened by it. This isn't going to weaken you. This isn't going to be a problem. It's not going to be a burden, pain, and suffering for you. You know, I got this. I got this. So he's going to act like Mr. Big Shot. I got this. That comes to, let's see, 11. 18 comes to 5 of diamonds, climbing Jacob's ladder. So it's a climbing situation. They're discussing it now. It's under discussion mode, and he's in the process of trying to manipulate them and talk them into it. This would be his other half convincing him to do this, more than likely. Let's find out. Is the other half forcing this on Harry? Is the other half forcing this on Harry? Is she pushing him to do this? She's pushing him to do this. Here we go. Well, we got here the King of Spades. So with the King of Spades, yeah, she wants him to make lots of money. Earth energy, money. It's a money. She wants him to be the king. She wants him to be the king. It also is the executioner. And if they don't do it, then we're going to cut them out. Then maybe you're going to tell them if they don't go along with the plan, you will not represent them anymore. So basically, that's going to be something that they're going to throw out there because she wants Harry to be that King of Swords. I mean, excuse me, King of Pentacles, which is the trustworthy, Mr. Reliable. You know, I'm in charge here, and you know Harry's in charge. You better let him have what he wants. So that's really what she's going to sell. She wants him to act like he's articulate in his communication. She wants him to just be totally act like he's dependable and he's hardworking and be very blunt and materialistic. So it is all about materialism. And if you don't do what I want, we are going to probably bail on you. They're going to bail on him. If they don't go along with his plan, we're going to bail on you. And we're going to cut you out. We won't represent you. Let's pull this card because it's sticking out there. And they're fence sitting. As I got calculated, fence sitting. And so we're fence sitting. We're waiting for you to decide. We're just going to sit here and wait for you to decide and let us know when you're ready. But it's almost like they have no choice if they want them. But there's other people, but that's what they're going to do. So let's calculate these two. That comes to 13, comes to 18. 18 comes to 5 of diamonds, Jacob's ladder. Climbing situation, another climbing situation. So the whole thing is climbing and in planning mode, and they're going to have to work it out. It's looking like they're putting the heat on them. Spoiled brats, really, totally spoiled brats. So how did their reunion? How did the unhappy couple How did the reunion go when he got back? How was it when he got back? What was it like? What was it like when he got off and got home in Montecito? What was it like? What was it like? Here we go. Wow, wow, wow. Everyone's acting like angels, being sweet to each other, being nice to each other. Interesting. Being very nice, because he didn't have such a good time at home because he got the cold shoulder. And Dad chewed him out, gave him some hard truths, and released a new hope. So, you know, he's just trying to be hopeful. And we've got here and a new chapter. It's a new chapter. So we were starting our life now. You know, Grandpa's gone. Grandma just had her birthday. I had to leave. Everyone's mad at me. Auntie Anne wouldn't even look at me or talk to me. Everyone was ignoring me and getting the cold shoulder. So we have this new chapter now, Meghan, and we've got to make it work. So let's calculate that. 11, 27. 27 comes to 7 of clubs, cross. It's a burden, pain, and suffering now, Meghan. It's a burden, pain, and suffering that we have on us now. Yep, it is a burden, pain, and suffering. And we are going to manifest. We have got to make it work. We have no choice, absolutely no choice. They're desperate. And we've got to build. We've got to build money. It's the greed building money card, diamonds. So we've got to build. We've got to build, 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 and build our wealth. That calculates to 17. 17 comes to 5 of hearts, fence sitter. So they're fence sitting because she is in planning mode. She's always in planning mode. So that's why she went into that photograph mode to try and clean up her image, because of the whole, she knows that this whole Archie thing is the biggest problem for her. So she's trying to bury that problem. And so that was the first step she took to burying some of her issues, and bury some of their issues is to start showing Archie, as well as Trump, Catherine, and Lewis's birthday, by throwing that out there and irritating them. So let's find out, how did Catherine take it? Oh, geez. How did Catherine take the image of that woman trumping her gorgeous picture of Lewis? Absolutely adorable little boy. Oh, my goodness. That was such a sweet picture. I wouldn't be surprised if she took it. Just a great picture. So anyways, he's looking so cute. So how did Mom feel about that? How did Mom feel about that, trumping her baby? Well, she's thinking strictly of the family. We are family. We got the legacy. She doesn't care. I don't think she cares. Hey, I got it. You don't, honey. Yeah, I got it. And we're going to push forward anyways. We're moving forward here, and we've got it. We're free-spirited. We got the creativity, the courage, the just do it. We're pushing forward here, and you're just a troublemaker. You're a troublemaker. So, yeah, and we've got here, end your poverty mindset. So, yeah, she's not too worried about it. I got the family, you don't. Ha, 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 ha. We're moving forward. I don't care what you do. We're moving forward. Yep. So that's cool. She has an optimistic outlook, and she's got a beautiful heart and soul, and she's authentic, and Markle is not. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.